Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Daily 5 Minutes of Wisdom. My name is Jonathan Bradshaw. We're going to continue reading through Proverbs chapter 27, verse 18. Whoso keeps the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. So he that waits on his master shall be honored. Why is it that in every discipline, in every area, we need to be mentored, but we struggle with it as a Christian? If you're in business, you need a business mentor that knows the way because he has made all of the mistakes and can reveal to you those mistakes so you don't have to fall into them. They know the way, and they also know how to get to where you want to be. It's in business. It's in art. It's in music. When you're learning to play music, you need a person that is a master at what you are trying to learn so that they can help you. But as a Christian, we don't want to serve anybody but ourselves. The breakthrough that you need and want, the way the kingdom works, is to serve. Go and read the story of Elisha and Elijah. There was a period of time when Elisha washed the hands of Elijah, his master. He served him. To wait on your master is like when you go to a restaurant, you have a waiter. He asks you, what do you want? What do you need? It's serving. That's what it means to wait on a person. In the kingdom, this is how we gain authority. This is how we are able to rule. It's by humbling and serving. I talk a lot about ruling. I talk a lot about conquering. Even Paul talks about we are more than conquerors, right? And I talk a lot about ruling, but it's not about conquering people. It's not about conquering places. It's about serving. And people in turn give themselves to you as a love offering, willingly lay down their lives to help you, like David's mighty men. David every day took care of them, loved them, guided them, helped them. He was their king, and in return, they would say, whatever you want, whatever you need, we are here. Authority, the ability to rule over people, is your ability to humble yourself and serve them well. And in return, they will help you. But authority works by us serving another man, because authority comes from alignment. The story of when Jesus met the centurion man, he said, Lord, I need you to heal my servant. So what happened was, he said, I only need you to speak and release a word because I am a man under authority and I know how authority works. As a man under authority, I speak to a man and he goes and does what I say. So whatever my master says, I do. That's how authority works. In the kingdom, Jesus, who knew who he was at the age of 12, submitted to his parents because he knew in his life at that time they were in authority over him, caring for him, even though he knew fully who he was and what he could do without them. That's humility. And then when he transitioned to ministry, he was in alignment and under authority of the Father. He didn't do his own will. He did the will of the Father. He said, I will only do what I see my Father doing. I will only say what I hear my Father saying. It's so important to know authority is alignment. So like the story of Elisha and Elijah, Elisha served Elijah until it was time to transition, until it was time for him to be honored. If he left early and went his own way, he would have missed the anointing. The anointing comes by waiting on a master, by waiting on a mentor. In the church, we need to do better about this. We need fathers and mothers to mentor people, not leaders. Saul was a leader. David was a mentor, a father. There's a difference. We need fathers and mothers who mentor and disciple, because that was the commission, disciple nations. And we need the humility of young people to understand, even though we're called, anointed, have these great purpose, we have these gifts that God's given to us, it is important to humble ourselves, come under a man and serve the man, and especially recognize when God gives you one. There's a lot of people that don't necessarily have one yet. But if you are humble enough to recognize the spiritual parents and authority in your life, and you humble under them and serve them, in due time, you will eat of and walk in what they carry for yourself. This is how promotion happens in the kingdom. So humility and meekness are so crucial and so important. I hope this challenges you, and I hope this encourages you. I'll see you in the next one.